The football transfer window is open again for another intriguing summer of deals. Who are the players in contention for a move? And are we starting to see a shift in the way big transfers are made? Hello and welcome to Football Now, here from the Al Bayt Stadium in Qatar. As the summer begins in football, so does the off-season transfer window. This year, though, there have been some changes to the usual rules and regulations. So let's hear about how this summer is looking a little bit different when it comes to transfers. Due to the new and expanded FIFA Club World Cup, the transfer window briefly opened earlier than usual to allow teams competing to register players for the tournament, before the window closed again on June 10th. The full window opened again as normal on June 16th. The 5-day gap was unusual, but not without good reason.
The world governing body FIFA only allows the transfer window in any individual country to be open for 16 weeks in any calendar year. Now, Europe has a 4-week window in January, and therefore the Premier League is only allowed to have 12 weeks of the summer. The 5-day break allows for the window to run to the start of September. It is a little bit of a mess, but the reason it's happening is because City and Chelsea are the Premier League representatives in the first expanded Club World Cup. And what the Premier League wants to happen is that no club gets an advantage in the summer transfer window. So what they're saying is that everybody has a chance to trade players once the window opens, and then once it closes, it's fair for everybody.
One of the key moves that has already unfolded this summer is that of Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. During his time at Liverpool, he developed into one of the most creative right-backs the game has ever seen. And now he joins new head coach Xabi Alonso at the Bernabeu. So what fresh dynamic will his playing style bring to a new-look Madrid team?
Yeah, I think, Nick, that he's so talked about. I think because he's such a unique player. He's such an attacking defender, but also just his skill set, his passing range, his actual profile. I couldn't name one player like him. I mean, offensively, his passing range and what he can offer in the build-up, what he can create from set pieces too. Obviously, he's not the most defensively strong fullback in terms of 1v1 the fullbacks go. That's not quite his profile, his strong set. But I think that's why he could definitely be a success in Spain. I think perhaps he's better suited to a different style of football. And yeah, I think that's why he'll definitely be able to kind of progress and kind of keep that style of football that he plays, whilst being a success.
Trent's move to Madrid is symptomatic of a new transfer trend. Due to a combination of inflated transfer fees and regulations on club spending being made ever tighter, it's now common for high-profile players to move clubs for free at the end of their contract. Trent leaving for no money ruffled the feathers of Liverpool fans, as he was developed by the club's academy and was involved with the team for over 20 years. His departure for free means less funds for the clubs to reinvest in potential replacements. We saw a similar situation play out last summer with Kylian Mbappe, who also moved to Real Madrid from Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer. So, is this way of dealing going to become more frequent?
Well, just to give you a little bit of background on this, you've got to go back to 1995 when the Bosman ruling ended the practice of clubs being able to demand transfer fees for players that were out of contract. Some of the biggest players in the world since then have been brave enough to run their contracts down. The balance of power has shifted towards a player, largely because on the one hand, some players see others doing it and think to themselves, that's an option for me. Now, some big players have taken advantage of the Bosman ruling, including Mbappe, Ronaldo, Messi went from Barcelona to PSG, and the Poland striker Robert Lewandowski, who went from Bayern Munich to Barcelona. And the reason why they're sought after is because they do have that consistency, they do have that quality and class to be able to make the difference if they are on the pitch. So they leave their clubs in a difficult situation, but they know that they too can exercise their right to leave on their terms, going to the club that they want to join. So yes, we could see more and more players doing it in the future. We already have seen some of the very biggest in the European game.
With the transfer window set to reopen in a matter of days, let's take a look ahead to some of the other potential deals to keep an eye on this summer. Several top clubs are thought to be in the market for new strikers this summer, with Newcastle's Alexander-Isak and Sporting Club's Victor Gyökeres at the top of the shopping list for many. And as always, keep an eye out for the Saudi Pro League clubs who will once again influence the market this summer. They've been linked with the likes of Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez from Liverpool, Min-Jae Kim at Bayern Munich, and AC Milan's Rafael Leao. Another summer of transfer action awaits then. It's always a period of the year that fans are excited to watch unfold. Who do you think will be on the move before the new season starts? Let us know using the hashtag FootballNowSummerTransfers. That's all we've got time for though here this week. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.